Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another AFL Evolution 2 Coach Career video. Today's video, it is the Bombers and the Gold Coast Suns. So we have been, we've lost actually 2 in a row. We're coming up against the third place Gold Coast Suns. You can currently see we are not in the 8. So this is a must win for the footy club. I mean, we lose this and there's a massive chance we could miss the final. So let's go and have a look at the ladder. We're currently sitting 11th at the moment, but we are still right up there. I mean, we've had some very disappointing losses. We lost to the Eagles. We actually got smashed by the Eagles, and then we lost to North Melbourne in a very we weren't there. We weren't there from the start and basically till the end. So it's the Bombers and the Gold Coast Suns in today's video. Let's get into the sports bet odds and have a look at who is favourite. So the Gold Coast Suns, who are currently sitting third, who have just improved out of sight. They are $1.92 to the Bombers, $2.10. Now, this is being played at Marvel, so it should be okay for us. I mean, we've had some pretty good results there throughout the season. So let's get into team selection. So we're going with an unchanged lineup. Now, I've decided to stick with the current team we have. Not react drastically to what has happened with the last 2 weeks. I've decided to stick fat with the team. So this is the team that'll be taking on the Gold Coast Suns, the same team that took on the Eagles and got absolutely pantsed in that game. Jordan Ridley, Michael Hurley, Paddy Ambrose. Jordan Ridley's had a breakout season just like he has in the actual AFL. Adam Sard, Cale Hooker, Connor McKenna, Tommy Cutler, Andy McGrath, Dyson Heppel, Orazio Fantasia, James Stewart, Jake Stringer, Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody, Jeremy Cameron, Devon Smith. We need a big one out of Cameron. Sam Draper, Dylan Shield, Darcy Parish. And on the bench, we've got Kyle Langford, Jacob Townsend, Jaden Laverty, and Will Snelling. Bombers and the Suns in one of the most must-win clashes of the season. It is third, play 11th. Let's get into it.
Welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson, and what a match we have today between Essendon and the Suns. Today's game from Marvel Stadium. The sides would be pretty happy with this turnout. With me in the box for this match will be Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
What a game we've got today, Hutto. There really has been a big build-up for this clash.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Yes, Hutto. It's a big day for the Gold Coast defenders. They can stop Essendon from being dominant inside 50. They've got a big chance to win this.
Essendon fans making some noise as they step onto the field. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. The captains converge.
So let's get into this game. Like I said, this is probably one of the most biggest must-wins we've ever had on the series. We lose this and we could lose touch with the 8. It's hard to say that after winning a flag and finishing on top of the ladder. As we get this game underway, nice tackle from Sammy Draper. So the Gold Coast Suns, like I said, have just improved dramatically. Have a look at this beautiful switch play. Heppel can't get there, and have a look at Witts getting ahead of Draper, lines up and luckily hits the post. So one behind, play 0 early on in this matchup, and our transition play decided to come into effect. Lovely little chip over the top from Darcy Parish. He finds Devon Smith, who runs onto it. Devon Smith for the first goal of the game. We didn't kick a goal for two and a bit quarters in our last video, and finally Devon Smith kicks the first goal for the Bombers. Nice start. It's critical we get off to a perfect start, but the Gold Coast Suns, you see here, nice tackling from the Bombers. It's just not enough. They're small forwards. They run in, kick a goal, and they lead by 1 single point. But this was a different game to the West Coast game. You can see here we're applying all sorts of pressure. Jeremy Cameron taps it down, and Jakey Stringer roving the pack beautifully. He kicks the goal. Bombers get the lead back. 2-1-13 to 1-1, 2 straight 12 to 1-1-7, I must say. Jordan Ridley, have a look at this beautiful intercept. Goes inside 50. He's a big improver. And luckily, Dylan Shield gets taken high. Now, this is a big kick for us. We're down on form. Dylan Shield goes back. He kicks the goal. He was really good in this game. And the Bombers get a nice little bit of breathing space here. It didn't really feel like the Suns were too much into this game. Every time they went forward, though, it just seemed like they were dangerous. You see a lovely little kick over the top. They just managed to kick goals when they went forward, which was pretty disappointing considering we basically had all the play in the first quarter, but it just wasn't enough as we only lead by 5 points heading into quarter time. 2-1-13 the Suns to the Bombers, 3 straight 18. This is a better start considering just how poorly we've been in our last 2 opening terms against North and the Eagles. The Gold Coast Suns are currently sitting 3rd, so they've come a long way, the Gold Coast Suns, in respect to where they've been. So you see here a nice miss to the side by Corey Ellis, which results in a kick-in for the Bombers. Now, our transition play really started to pay off. You see Adam Sard turning on the Jets. He was good in this game, Sard, really providing a lot of run-off halfback. Goes inside 50 here. Ball is a pack, and Orazio Fantasia takes a really nice mark. He's around, I'd say, 55 metres out if you don't mind, and Fantasia kicks the Bombers 4th. We have a little bit of breathing space. We lead by 9 points early on in this second term. But this Gold Coast Suns team, we're not going to lie down. Have a look at this chase down, though, from Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody. He can't get there. Nice spoil from the Bombers. Falls to McKenna. McKenna kicks. And now, for some unknown reason, Cale Hooker had pushed forward. Hadn't kicked a goal on the series. He pushed forward, and he kicks the goal. Massive goal from Cale Hooker. Massive goal to the Bombers. We lead by 15 points. 5 straight 30 to 2-3-15, really withstanding the challenge. But the Gold Coast Suns definitely applying all sorts of pressure. They were not going to give this one up. Beautiful shot on goal here. And Jesse Joyce kicks the goal for the Suns, brings it back. Oh, actually hits the post. I thought he kicked the goal there. But like I said, they were definitely applying all sorts of pressure. And have a look at this kicking from Michael Hurley. What is going on here? Terrible kick in. And Corey Ellis takes the mark, makes us pay, goes back, kicks the goal. 22 plays 30. That one hurts. I mean, shocking kicking from Michael Hurley. 22 plays 30 as Jordan Ridley charges through the middle of Marvel. Goes over the top. He sees Jacob Townsend. Now, Townsend, all he has to do is kick the goal. Go in and kick the goal. Chips it. I mean, we almost stuffed this up, but Tip and Woody squeezes this through, and we do get a little bit of breathing space. I mean, this could be the turning point for our season. This could be the game we really do turn it on. But the Gold Coast Suns, like I said, they are a pretty good team. You see they line up here, but a nice goal from... They just weren't letting us break away. Every time I felt like I was going to break away in this game, they just managed to steady the ship. James, I think this is Sam Day lining up on the halftime siren. He lines up. James Stewart here, lovely touch here, and luckily the siren sounds. They're about to kick a goal. The Bombers lead by 8 points at halftime. So... comment down below, guys, if we do make the finals, do you want to see the full games? Do you want to see, like, I'll release it when the game was meant to be played? I think that'd be cool. So I have, like, a Friday night, a Saturday, Sunday. I reckon that'd be really cool. Jordan Ridley, 5 disposals. Connor McKenna, 3. Dylan Shield, 3. Goal kickers, Cale Hooker's kicked 1. Dylan Shields kicked 1. Jakey Stringer's kicked 1. Jeremy Cameron has been extremely quiet lately. I think he's second in the Coleman at the minute. But he's been very, very quiet. We need him to get going. The Gold Coast Suns had a lot of opportunities. 8 scoring shots to 6. Really all over us. They just could not, really couldn't make it count. I mean, every single time it felt like the Bombers were going to run away, the Gold Coast Suns answered. I mean, like I said, they've improved out of sight. As we get into this second half here, Sam Draper in the ruck gets the tap down. We're going to have a ball up. But Darcy Parish, I've moved him into the midfield and I've really liked it. Now, have a look at this. I tried to handball this over my head. Michael Hurley, lovely bump, but he just handballs it straight through the points. I have no idea what he's thinking, which results in a Gold Coast goal. But here come the Dons. Lovely kick from Stewart. He finds Jakey Stringer. Now, this just sums up basically the last 3 weeks. He tried to do the unselfish thing, give it to Cameron, and turns it over. He has another chance here, Jake Stringer, to make up for it. He misses to the right-hand side. 37 plays 34. But here come the Dons. Jordan Ridley, lovely handball to Sard. Our run and gun play really started to pay off here. Cutler, who loves to run with the ball, has a couple of bounces, goes up the 50. He's got Jeremy Cameron and Tip and Woody. Tip and Woody, nice spoil down, falls. Here goes Fantasia, gets it over to Tip and Woody. Now Tip and Woody has to kick this goal, luckily gets a high tackle. He goes back. Our fortune starts to change. He kicks the goal, gives us a 15-point lead. 50 plays 35. Bombers trying to break away with this game, and our pressure was really up here. Dylan Shield had a chance to kick a goal, didn't kick it, but it does not matter because have a look at this. Tip and Woody pushed in the back yet again for goal number 3. He's been extremely lively in this game, kicks the goal, gives us some breathing space. 56 plays 35. 22 minutes have gone in the third. The Gold Coast Suns were still not giving up on this game. I mean, they were just still pressing, coming. You see a beautiful kick inside, but Michael Hurley strong in defense. 56 plays 35 as Tommy Cutler had a chance here to kick us further in front. He misses and it goes to the right-hand side. Disappointing miss there from Tommy Cutler. 57 plays 35 as the siren sounds and we go into three-quarter time with a nice little steady lead, a 22-point lead. I mean, we led, I think, by 8 points at the end of halftime. So we had a pretty good term, a good quarter, but the Gold Coast Suns, they are not giving up. 9-3-57, the Bombers to the Gold Coast Suns. 5, 5, 35. Jordan Ridley, 6 disposals. Been really good. Dylan Shields, 6. McDonald, Tip, and Woody's kicked the 3. Hugh Greenwood's got 8. They've only got the 2 goal kickers, the Gold Coast Suns. So our back line had been pretty good. Michael Hurley, he's just been outstanding this season. He was captain for a bit there when Dyson Heppel was out. But let's get into the final term here. The Bombers have a nice little lead, but this is the term of the comebacks, and we just can't hold leads. I don't know what's going on with this team. The Gold Coast Suns were definitely not going to give up in this final term. I knew they'd come. I knew they'd press, as you see here in the final term. So 9-3-57 to 5-5-35 as we get into the final term. And we see here the Gold Coast Suns still not lying down. Ball goes inside 50 here to a pack. Ball goes out the back. Have a look at this beautiful spin. Have a look at that spin. I think that might have been Nick Holman. He kicks one of the goals of the year. 41 plays 57. One of probably the best goals I've ever seen on AFL Evolution. So 57 plays 41. Took Miller out of the centre for another goal. He's going to ram this home. It is back to a 10-point game. And the Gold Coast Suns are on the march. They were coming extremely hard. They are not lying down. Michael Hurley in a pack, but taps it straight down. Look at this. Handball over the top. Hurley gets tackled. There is no Essendon players in the goal square. I have no idea where they are. Holman kicks his second goal, and it's back to a 3-point game. The Gold Coast Suns fans are going ballistic. So 56 plays 57. 20 minutes have gone. Dylan Shield kicks it over to Stewart. Now Stewart just has to calm down. This is to give us a 7-point lead in this final term. He kicks the goal. Bombers have a 7-point lead. 63 plays 56. Can we hold on? The Gold Coast Suns still trying. You see here, we give away a 50-metre penalty in the last term, so the Gold Coast Suns were definitely applying all sorts of pressure, but just not enough for the Suns. And thankfully, you guys will see the Bombers. We hold on. It goes out the back here. Some pressure here. Our back line was just so good, and Adam Saad gets high tackled, and we hold on. Big win for the club. We win this game. It gives us a chance to still finish in the top 4. We're not far behind. We're still going to finish in the top 8. But this is a massive win for the club. The Bombers get the win, 10-3-63 after a late scare from the Gold Coast Suns, 8-8-56. Huge win from the Dons. We can move on now and really start to get our season back on track, because we had 2 losses in a row, really poor losses. Actually, I think we might have had 3 losses in a row, actually. Poor losses. Dylan Shield, 9 disposals. Let's go and have a look at the fantasy and see who did well for the Bombers. But a really nice win from the Dons. I'm happy we got the job done. Happy we can get out of here. It was disappointing considering we let the Gold Coast Suns back in the game. 22 points up at 3/4 time. You really need to kill that game. You can't let teams back in. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get into J21 votes for another week. Dylan Shield, he was really good in this game. I've gave Dylan Shield a 5. Jordan Ridley gets 4. Hurley gets the 3. Hurley's been really good. Ridley's had a breakout year. If you watch the JLT series, the Marsh series, sorry, he played really well. Jakey Stringer, I thought he was good. He played well. And Anthony McDonald, Woody kicked the 3 goals. He was good as well. The Bombers win. Dylan Shield gets the 5. Let's go have a look at the leaderboard. And Dylan Shield has a commanding lead now. 34 votes. Zach Merritt's on 25, so he's still following closely. Andy McGrath, Adam Sarter, still chances to win it. So is Hurley. Fantasia, Jordan Ridley, he has got 12 votes for the season. Darcy Parish has the 10. Let's go and have a look at the ladder as we close out the video. So we go and have a look. The Bombers here are currently 9th with a game in hand. We take on the Lions in our next video, so it should be a really exciting clash. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next AFL Evolution 2 video.